afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of interview here on DBS Television. In this edition, we would be looking at economic issues, this time with the contribution of women to the national economy. That will be our topic of discussion. And with us, we would be having the Financial Secretary of the Association of Small and Big Business Women in Cameroon. She is here to talk to us about the role women play in national economy and in relation to the upcoming second edition of the National Economic Forum for Women Entrepreneurs and Traders of Cameroon that will be taking place in the west region of Cameroon, precisely in the city of Bafoussam. Let's welcome our guest, Madame Oben Lydia. Good afternoon, Madam, and thank you for talking to DBS once more.
Good afternoon, and I'm happy to be here today again.
It's a pleasure having you, and each time we want to talk about women. Today we're looking at the role of women in national economy, the contribution that women can bring to put in front to see that our economy progress. But then I will begin with you a bit and to find out from you, when you look back, what was that decisive moment you as an entrepreneur that you decided to say that I am an entrepreneur and I will bring other women to follow my footsteps?
From my past experience, I'm first of all happy to be an entrepreneur. It's true, while I was growing up as a young lady, I was thinking to become a financial specialist.
Okay.
Yes, that I schooled up to the level of masters to have financial analysis, a degree in financial analysis. But I was still not satisfied with myself. So I decided to go in for business. So what made me to think about other women? I thought about my past, my beginnings in business. I was a hawker. I was hawking with my goods in my handbags, selling women items. So as I was hawking, I was talking to myself, I don't think I have to end here. Then one day I just decided to become an entrepreneur. Then I put in place all what is needed to become one. Look for a business that will permit me to be able to manage the in, the out, the prawns and everything that is attached to it as a businesswoman. Then I decided to become one. So me now encouraging other women simply because of the past experience that I had in my own before becoming one. I wish that women deciding to become entrepreneur should experience entrepreneurship in the most easiest way that will permit them to continue, because many women abandon their dreams on the way of becoming entrepreneur because of the way they begin. When they begin, the difficulties they face, the in between your departure as an entrepreneur and becoming a full entrepreneur is at times no easy to manage. The in between is not really easy to manage. So most women at a given time they have to abandon because they were unable to manage that in between. So my desire is for most women to be able to manage properly the in between of the departure, and becoming a full-time entrepreneur and continuity of the entrepreneurship.
Oh, now we are talking about ASFECAM. In which sector are women in this group? Which sector do most women do they involve in? Because when they talk of entrepreneur, is too big. Yes. Which sector do you people specialize in precisely?
There is no specification in sector. All the women in as big or as FECAM are all involved in the different sectors of economy in Cameroon. I will start from the smaller ones. You go to the markets, the small markets in our different neighborhoods in Douala. Like in Kuwait, we have women who are in the Kuwait market, which is a market that is even forgotten in Douala.
When you say Kuwait, we should be precise, because you say Kuwait.
Kuwait in Douala, around Bois de Change.
Yes.
When you get there, you will see members of Asbig. They are selling okra, they are selling crayfish, they are selling tomatoes. They are members of Asbig. That is a sector. We have women who are dealing with agriculture. We have others who are dealing with finished food. That is, they are able to produce finished goods like juice, the packaged vegetables sent even out of Cameroon. We have importers. We have others who have shops in different markets in the city of Douala and other cities, other regions in Cameroon. We have women who are in the treasury, Cameroon treasury, and even in the taxation. We have women there. We have all the sectors of Cameroon economies our members are involved in.
All right. When you look at these members in the, it is a group, it's a network.
Yeah.
Any success story that can let those who are watching at us.
Oh, a lot
follow
of
to
success story.
Yes.
We have a lot of success story. I will take the story of a lady that I love. This Kuwait market. It's a market that the first day I went there and I asked myself, how are these women coping here? It's full of mud. It's really not presentable. So I'll talk about the success story of another person, not mine. Maybe they might say I have framed it up. So this lady was selling okra. She goes to buy her okra in a small bucket, then comes and dispatch it. So when we went towards her and we told her there is a possibility for ASBIC to help you to have sponsorship to be financed by any microfinance will help you improve your business. She came in for. So we gave her a loan of 150,000 francs that she had to pay in a year, almost at no fee of interest. So instead of her now having just that her bucket of okra, she improved to a bag. Now she told me when she was selling okra from the small bath, she would put 4 for 100 francs or 5. But now that she takes with the bag, she puts 6, 7, 8. Now
and that does not affect her business.
It's more lucrative for her because she needed to struggle to sell the bucket that she will buy maybe for 5,000 to have another 6,000 to maybe have 6,000 or 6,500. Just 1,000 francs from that bucket. But she has to squeeze the okra, like the quantity she puts is so small. But now that she takes in bags, she's still selling as a retailer. So it makes her have more money. Now she sells now at a price, at the quantity is much, the sales for the day is higher. So she's able to sell the whole bag in the space of 2 days instead of struggling to sell a small bag or a small bucket for 2 days. Now she can sell a bag for 2 days. So now she makes more money. So we're so encouraged by this woman. We have to give her a second loan of more than 150,000 francs. Now, when you get to her shop, it's something else. A second one, she was selling but coal, what we commonly call charcoal.
Yes.
She just had some few bags. When she came, she said she knows where she can have it in bulk. Can we not? We assisted her. Now, when you go to her shop in Kuwait, when you get to the Kuwait market, she's a woman with the biggest shop of coal, charcoal. She's a woman with the biggest. We gave her 1 million francs because it requests for much money to have many bags of.
Yes, exactly.
We gave her 1 million francs. If you enter her shop now in Kuwait without any advertisement, she is the person with the highest. So we have a lot of success story of women that ASFECAM has assisted, and we are still going. And for the interesting part of the story is that we are just 2 years old.
The association has been existing for 2 years.
2005.
Yes.
2025, I mean to say. Yeah.
And is it a kind of regional association or?
It's national. It's not regional. It's in the 10 regions of Cameroon. We have our offices.
How do you go about getting the women in other parts of the country get involved?
We have traveled.
Okay.
We go to different regions. We like now organizing in Bafoussam. We are not just leaving Douala and going to Bafoussam. Say Bafoussam, hey, there is a work that has been done. In Bamenda, there was a work that was done. So now, since we have to make known as FECAM in the different regions, we are going progressively. In Bamenda, we have an office. In Gaoundéré, we have an office. In Yaoundé, we have one.
Okay.
In Bafoussam, where we are going, we have one. And what we are doing is we want to try by all means to involve all the 10 regions of Cameroon. Involved, and so that most of our women will benefit from a lot of things.
You are fast forwarded me to go to talk about the second edition of the National Economic Forum for Women Entrepreneurs and Traders of Cameroon that will be taking place in the West region in August. The theme is training, financing, and structuring. Now, we are talking about the role of women in our national economy today. Let's go back to this national forum in Bafoussam. What is the objective of this forum?
Well, as you earlier read, we are women. The idea is training women, financing them, helping them to structure their business, and then we teach women about the essential drives they have to know about the Cameroon economy in order for them to be good entrepreneurs and achieve what we expect from them, which is a SDG 5 and 8. So the main goal is for women to receive training, been accompanied financially from some of our financial partners, received teachings and training from the Cameroon system of business. There is a commerce. That's why we have some sectoral ministries that are working with us to teach women, for them to better know, not only doing business. Cameroon government has norms that has to be followed as what concerns business.
Exactly.
The other sectoral ministries are there to assist us, and then we put in place what they provide. Then we train the women, and we have better entrepreneurs. We are tired of women ending at the level of buy and sell.
They should at least
Yes, because when they say a woman is doing business, generally her name is buy and sell.
Who is expected to attend this or participate in this forum?
All the women from the 10 regions of Cameroon. No matter your sector of activity, as long as you are involved in the Cameroon economy, you are needed in Bafoussam. If you are closer to Bafoussam, come. If you are far from Bafoussam, come. All the women. And this year we are really expecting the population of Bafoussam to enjoy, because the training, first edition and second edition, there is always a difference.
Normally.
Yeah. So the mistakes of the first edition will not be repeated.
Yes.
In the second edition, and we know in the second edition there are going to be something more greater than what we experienced in our first edition.
Yes.
So we are expecting more than 5,000 participants from the 10 regions, and we have exhibition stands, more than 150 exhibition stands that are available. So finished products, primary products, services, every woman is expected.
Is it open only to women, or I'm a man, I have my own business too? Can I participate?
You can come in as a partner, a man. You can partner with us, but you see, for an effect, it's women.
Okay.
We are out to empower women, but men can come in as partners. We have them. For example, we are going to Bafoussam. The governor of Bafoussam is
of the West region.
Yes, is very, very, very awaiting and is there to support us. Is giving us a push. Some administrators might not give their head to such things because it's woman, but when we presented the vision, he caught it. He is doing a massive work for the forum to have, I don't know, the colors that we never had in the first year.
So, I was going to talk about the assistance from the administrators, like you are indicating, the governor of the West region. And what about partners, perhaps municipalities, councils? Most markets are found within council areas.
All the councils, all the municipalities, they have received the official documents that gives us the right to organize for an effect. We know in every country there are internal rules and regulations that has to be respected. We are putting in place all the administrative documents that are needed. All the 40 communities in the western region have received their letters. The councils, the mayors, everybody is aware. So they are really helping us in doing the preparation. We can say part of it, there's a great majority that has been done administrative. We never knew that the Cameroon government loved women that way, but it is this season that we are seeing that the Cameroon government, the love that the Cameroon government has for women is great. But we were ignorant. We were in our corner. We never knew.
Yes, you never approached.
Yes, we never approached the Cameroon authorities. For us to discover now that the Cameroon authorities have a big place in their heart for women in Cameroon. So if women in Cameroon decide to do what they have to do and do it rightfully, they're going to enjoy themselves in their entrepreneurship in Cameroon. That's the thing. The secret is having the right information, if I might say. You have the right information, you carry out your activities or your services. It's like substituting the right answers in the formula, and you have the good answer.
All right. Madam Oben, I wanted us to look at concrete issues. You have been in this field for some time now, and when you look at the woman, do you think that the woman has what it takes, the potentials to really withstand the harsh environment in the economic world?
Why do we say the economic world is harsh for women?
Well, I don't know, but
okay, a woman is a human being. She has her 2 hands, 2 legs, eyes, a brain to reason like a man, to react like a man. to have a vision, a business vision, put it in place, and it comes to pass. Now the problem is having the right information. I always come to it. When we have the right information on what we want to do, about what we want to do, we will succeed. But when you don't have the right information on what you are called to do, what you are supposed to do, it becomes difficult. It now gives a picture like women are always failing in entrepreneurship. That's not the case. I will talk about myself. In my beginnings as one who was involved in business, if I had some of the things that I know today, I don't think
that you have
yes, I don't think I should have been at this level. I have been doing business in and out of Cameroon for many years. But if I had the notion I had these 2 years that I've been in Asbik, I should have been very fast. So women can succeed in the so-called difficult economic environment or business environment. The business environment is not difficult for anybody. If a man can part his way, a woman can part her own way too as well. But the problem is having the right information, doing the right thing.
All right, but then let's look at come back to what are the main obstacle that women face when it comes to these entrepreneurs, especially the ones in Cameroon.
Okay, the ones in Cameroon, we have a problem of being under men, and some men will not accept their women to be exposed. One, declaring that he can provide everything for the woman, so she is not supposed to be involved in business. Some of the thing comes from you married not being able to go in for entrepreneurship because your husband does not want you to do business. And another problem that we can have is being able to have a vision for business but unable to be financed, because banks today,
access to finance.
Yes, you don't have access to finance as a woman. Why? Because you have to give guarantees, and most women are not owners of the family properties.
Yes.
Most women cannot defend the fact that if she takes a loan, she'll be able to. That's where ASFECAM comes in to facilitate those things. Now, another problem we have in women not being able to board is that most of them have not been trained. They are lacking that training. She might even have the vision, she might even have the finances, but she doesn't know how to go about it. She thinks that business is to buy, sell, make gain, maybe 10%, 20%. But now, to be able to bring out the business, sell it, what is the market? There are a lot of things, so they need that training. So some women are not being trained, so they have difficulties in succeeding in their businesses. Others, they combine business and emotion. Yeah, because you know, we women generally we always want to resemble she that is doing business, she that is traveling out of a country. We would like to, because a man does not have a problem of physical appearance, makeup and all. At times we do business, we do it, and we are succeeding, but we consume it ourselves as women. We consume it with the way we spend on our bodies, and at times we forget about the purpose of a business, because business is not to consume the interest or the gain immediately there is a good gain. Business is taking part of the gain to plow back, to cause the business to grow. Now, yes, if you don't know that, you instead take the gain you have made. Maybe let me say you purchased a good for 100,000, you had to succeed and have 80,000. From the 80,000, you remove 50,000 to do your personal makeup to appear. Let them know that I am doing business now. I have the money. But meanwhile, your first year is in business, you got to plow back. And women are also patient when they start business. Their first year, they are always ready to spend. That's from my point of view as a woman, because I have done business with some of my friends, ladies. They are out of business and I'm still in business. They will say, you want to die before you eat your money, but they forget about the system of plowback.
They say when a woman has money, she start thinking of, anyway, madam, we talked about training, coaching within your association. How do you get this training, or is it a kind of you share best practices, or how do you get that training, or do you liaise with other structures that better manage that area, or how do you get that knowledge passed over to your members?
Okay, exactly. We interact with other as in ASFECAM. Trainings are free. We give the training free, but the leading board struggle to work with other structures, other sectoral ministries, go towards the employee, because there are a lot of trainings that are reserved for women that we don't know. Many women,
by the government.
yes, we don't know. In MINPRO, for example, the Ministry of Family and Women Promotion, they are training there. In MIMEZA, they are training. In Chambers of Commerce, there is the Ministry of Commerce. There are training that are reserved specifically for women. But now many women are not aware. That is where ASFECAM comes in. We
so
run
the kind of source for information.
Yes, and then we bring it to the group. Like today, every woman is supposed to be devoted in learning how to use her AI, in producing her own small flyer, put her face.
I wanted to go to that area.
Touch it. ASFECAM offers it free. Most of our women, we don't need to, we do our flyers on our WhatsApp, we paste our pictures, we paste our equipment, we learn it from there. It was free of charge.
Because I wanted to talk about the digital age. We are in the digital age, and are women able to match up?
Yeah, our women who has never touched a computer, but knows how to use her phone. Simple.
Yeah.
We tell you, you know how to use your phone. They bring in specialists who knows how to help you use your phone, manipulate it, create an image, put it in place. If you can make videos in TikTok, you can make video in Facebook. You can also do something for yourself. So we work with sectoral ministries, we work with partners. There are even structures that the leading board, we have to go make partnership with them. Then we maybe organize conference like this as ASFECAM that we are doing in Bafusam. If a woman is ready, you cannot come out from that place empty-handed. Don't cry that I cannot pay trans. It's free of charge.
All you need to get yourself to
Bafusam. You just go register. They should know that there is this participant that is coming. Yeah, we prepare your badge. We prepare your, if you're coming from
so
Douala. We should know. Yes, it's important for logistics for everybody to be registered. To come. We are not forcing you to register as ASFECAM member first before taking part. No, come. If you are interested in what we are producing and you want to become a full member of ASFECAM, then we'll tell you, okay, to become a member, these are the modality. Because being an association, we are well organized, and we hit hard on some principles that has to be followed.
Okay.
Because imagine, okay, for example, me here, and then you meet me somewhere and my behavior is abnormal. They will say, is that not a woman who was talking about? Is that how they behave in that association? So we have things that
we be a role model.
Yes, we have principles that have to be respected, and you cannot be in an association you refuse to follow the principles. You cannot go to a school you don't enroll.
Exactly.
You got to enroll. They should know you. They should know what class are you coming to enroll in. You are a member of ASFECAM. Yes. What is your sector of activity? How can we help you? And among us, we have what we call our small réseautage. You might be dealing in agriculture, producing maybe a goosey or granite. There's another lady that is her specialty is egusi pudding. Why would she go to the market to look for bags of egusi when a member is producing egusi?
Kind of network.
Yes, it's a very, very, very good place to be. And most of the times we don't make too much advertisement. That's our site. We don't advertise. We don't like to no. We invite you to come and see what is being done. So we work with other sectoral ministries to train women as well, and they benefit from what we have.
All right, we are talking about business, and you understand that business has a very large, area that goes beyond Cameroon.
Yes.
Are you people thinking of taking your ideology, maybe networking with others out of the country, so that you can have standardized way of doing things?
I will give you good news. As big as ASFECAM has been able to travel out of Cameroon more than twice to attend international conferences with other women. And in our phone effect that we are organizing, we also have women bodies that are coming out of Cameroon. We have Congo Democracy that are sending their representative from Congo Democracy. They have already sent every information that we need to know for us to prepare the administrative documents that are needed for their immigration. We have the Nigeria community that is coming, because now, where do we met during the outing that we went to Turkey? Because we were in Turkey for an international women's conference. We have gone to China. Traveling to China, we had the connecting flight that was not on time. We had to sleep in Cairo for a day. In Cairo, we met women that we talked about our vision. They bought the vision and we were so surprised that they were so interested. So we are seeing them in Fonefek.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have other international bodies that we are working with, and locally also we have other associations that were existing, women association that were existing, and they think the association is gather first Saturday of the month. With this person will cook, this person will eat and drink, and they begin to give. You pay fine, you came late. No, as FECAM, the vision is above that. What can you bring into the Cameroon economy?
That is it.
That is what we want. That is our vision. What can a woman bring in the Cameroon economy? How can she achieve the vision of contributing to the Cameroon economy? Right. That is when we come with our training.
Thank you.
Financial sector.
My producer is already telling me that our time is almost out. Madam, in less than 1 minute for us to leave this studio, what would you tell women who are watching at you about this association?
I will encourage women who have the spirit of business, who are intending and want to be entrepreneurs. Don't give up in your vision. If you lack how, or you don't have the right information on how to start your business, I will advise you to visit our office, or you can take down this number and call personally. We orientate you on how can you do your business, teach you on the financial laws of Cameroon. There's commerce, there are laws that binds it, how to pay your taxes, how to go for a loan in a bank, how you can be backed by a SECAM to have a loan. So if any woman is interested, you can contact me. My number, am I free to give my number?
We'll write it.
Okay. So you can contact me through my number so that we can talk better, and then we tell you what is to be done for you to become a real entrepreneur in Cameroon, a woman entrepreneur, and then you enjoy the entrepreneurship.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Madam Oben Lydia, she is the financial secretary of ASFECAM, and we're talking in the context of the contribution of women, or the role of women in national economy. We'll be keeping our ears on the ground concerning the unfolding of that in the second edition of the National Economic Forum for Women Entrepreneurs and Traders of Cameroon. That will be next month in Bafoussam. Until then, that is all we had time for. If you did not watch us from the beginning, come in on Tuesday when it will be exactly 2:30 for another edition of this very discussion, and we will be glad to be back to talk other issues concerning Cameroon, us, and especially women. Until then, have a blessed afternoon. Goodbye from all of us here.